Hey friends! Well, it's a bit of a windy day today, and it's also about the 22nd Jinki of Grace that I'm coming in, beaming in to to invite you on a beautiful journey through the I Am process with this marvelous Jinki, which is the theme of grace, of the universal ocean of the Great Mother, of the love at the core of the atoms, of the proton, of everything. This cohesive force that holds everything together in her embrace. Of course, it's beyond gender. So grace, this theme of grace is what the I Am process is all about. It's the Vesica Pisces, this connection between the absolute and the relative, which is the container of our form. And our form is the sacred geometry that connects heaven and earth, that has this junction between the vertical axis of the now and the horizontal axis of the here, so to speak, which they connect in the heart. And above this, we have we have this open, empty totality, the emptiness, the sacred emptiness of of the Vedanta, for example, of meditation, just dissolving into the totality. And then below we have the groundedness, we have the base of our anchoring here, which is a concentration of attention, awareness, energy, and visceral feeling here in the lower belly, which is also a black hole, which is connected to all of the natural forces that we recognize in the material world, and which has this center of gravity that allows us to build our being and to support our creations, to have a landing a landing pad, so to speak, within ourselves to express what we've come here to express. And at the biological level, it involves also just the capacity to create children. So it's telling you how powerful that concentration of awareness, consciousness, and energy is. And so this is the vertical axis of the human body when it's standing or sitting, of our spine. And even when we're lying down, we hold this, we hold this connection. And then in the heart, it opens out to meet the world, to touch the world with gentleness, and connection. And this is why grace at the gift level is called graciousness, because it's the way the heart meets from a place of purity. It's the way that the heart transmits grace, basically, through graciousness. And then at the shadow level, it's called dishonor, because at the shadow level, it's ignoring or rejecting or defying or denying or repressing what is, and not accepting what is as part of the whole, of the totality, of the fabric, the essence, the ocean of divine being, which is I, which is you, which is us, the I and the I. So when the I Am process, which is just a simple position of central equilibrium within the Vesica Pisces, and this spatial awareness, which isn't just external space, it's internal. So it's really coming from this fine energetic axis, which is vertical and horizontal, and coming from there, this is a profound movement of relaxation, of opening up, of harmony, of flow. And so anything that isn't going in that direction, that's contracting or resisting, you feel inside of you. Anything that's external, if you're noticing that it's in resistance, is because inside of yourself, you are perceiving it that way. And so you can basically, in a paradoxical way, take responsibility or ownership for everything. Not in relative terms, but in spiritual terms, such as what Ho'oponopono teaches us, or reminds us of. It's the same thing. So anything that is felt as being a contraction or a resistance is in fact dishonoring, has been dishonored. And so we can immediately, that we become aware of it, we can allow ourselves to be the great mother to that, to the great, the great ocean of grace to that, and allow that to be. And that, paradoxically and magically, is going to release us from the hold, the energetic gravitational hold of that, because the great mother has this infinite gravity at the very core of her being, of our being. It's like this infinite gravity that, it's basically invincible. It's the invincible force of love. And so when you relax and surrender to this, you naturally come into a place of graciousness regarding yourself and whatever inside of you is resisting or contracting. And as well, this is going to beam out externally, right, to who or whatever it is that you meet. And so it's going to open things up and allow for oxygen, and movement and spaciousness to come in and naturally resolve whatever it is to a greater resolution that is aligned with your own specific purpose. This is really profound. So I invite you to feel into this and just to surrender to it. Grace is everywhere. There's nowhere grace cannot go, because it's the essence sorry, I was speaking French. The essence of the cosmos. It's the essence, the quintessence, the fabric, the ground, the soul, the substance of everything, at the core of everything. And so we're funny creatures emanating and cohering from this core. And the more we align with our own core, the more we are going to cohere, deepen our coherency, our harmony, our well-being, manifest our dreams, It starts inside, and then it appears on the outside. And it's unconditional, So regardless of external circumstances. This is basically the call of faith. Grace is giving you faith. That's what grace does. It gives us faith, Faith being the knowing in every point, regardless of the state of that point, right? Something to sit with or stand with or lie with and sleep with and dream with and breathe with, It's so beautiful. Thank you for hanging out, hanging in, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.